Welcome. My name is Alan, and we are back with more Know Your Members of Congress for the 119th Congress. Today, we are looking at Representative Laura Gillen, who is the representative for the 4th District of New York, which sits on Long Island, not far from New York City itself, and captures a little bit of Levittown. She is a Democrat, and before she took office, she was preceded in office by Anthony Despacito. Now, let's go ahead and look at who Laura Gillen is as an individual. She was born on July the 10th, 1969. Graduated from Sacred Heart Academy in Hempstead, New York. Earned an AB from Georgetown University in Washington, D.C. in 1991. Earned a JD from New York University in New York, New York in 2000. Has been a lawyer, a faculty member for Hofstra University in Hempstead, New York, town supervisor for Hempstead, New York, 2018 to 2019, unsuccessful candidate for election to the 118th Congress in 2022 before being elected as a Democrat to the 119th Congress. So she is in term 1. Now, let's go ahead and look at the committees she is on. She is on the Committee on Science, Space, and Technology, of which she is on the Subcommittee on Space and Aeronautics. She is on the Committee on Transportation and Infrastructure, of which she's on the Subcommittee on Aviation, the Subcommittee on Coast Guard and Maritime Transportation, the Subcommittee on Highways and Transit, and the Subcommittee on Water Resources and Environment. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the top 5 individual donors and contributors over this election cycle. At the top, number 1, we have Emily's List, which is an American PAC that aims to help elect Democratic female candidates in favor of abortion rights to office. It was founded by Ellen Malcolm in 1985, with the name of the group being a backronym for the early money is like yeast, alluding to the way yeast makes dough rise. The saying refers to a convention of political fundraising that receiving many donations early in a race can attract subsequent donors. Emily's List bundles contributions to the campaigns of Democratic women in favor of abortion rights running in targeted races. Altogether, it has donated $137,858, and once again, that's Emily's List. Next, at number 2, we have AmeriPAC, the Fund for a Greater America, which is a PAC that was founded in 1992 by Steny Hoyer to help elect Democratic leaders to the U.S. Congress. Altogether, it has donated $36,125, and once again, that's AmeriPAC, the Fund for a Greater America. Next, at number 3, we have Swing Left, and they are a progressive political group with hybrid PAC status. in the U.S. that was created following the election of Donald Trump in 2016 with the goal of gaining a Democratic majority in U.S. legislatures. It was founded by Ethan Todris Whitehill, Miriam Stone, Josh Cratchit, Michelle Finocchi, and Matt Ewing to create ways for Democrats to volunteer in their nearest swing district. Its initial mission was to help a Democratic majority of the House of Representatives in 2018 by building a network of volunteers and donors in targeted swing districts across the U.S. It uses a margin of 15 points to determine which seats are considered swing seats and then concentrates efforts there. It cast a broader net in 2019 by putting effort toward maintaining a Democratic majority in the U.S. state legislatures after merging with another organization, Flippable. Swing Left focuses on training volunteers to register voters, phone bank, fundraise, and engage in door-to-door campaigning for Democratic candidates. Altogether, they have donated $35,511, and once again, that's Swing Left. Next, at number 4, we have Google Incorporated, and they are an American multinational technology corporation focused on information technology, online advertising, search engine technology, email, cloud computing, software, quantum computing, e-commerce, consumer electronics, and artificial intelligence. It has been referred to as the most powerful company in the world by the BBC and is one of the world's most valuable brands. Google's parent company, Alphabet Inc., has been described as a big tech company. It was founded on September the 4th, 1998 by Larry Page and Sergey Brin, and was restructured to form its new parent holding company, Alphabet Incorporated. I think that was in 2012. But yeah, it, along with YouTube, are the two most visited websites worldwide, followed by Facebook, Instagram, and ChatGPT. Google is the largest provider of search engines, mapping and navigation applications, email services, office suites, online video platforms, photo and cloud storage, mobile operating systems, web browsers, machine learning frameworks, and AI virtual assistants in the world as measured by market share. And is ranked second by Forbes as of January 2022, and fourth by Interbrand as of February 2022 as one of the most valuable brands. Altogether, they have donated $32,154, and once again, that's Google Incorporated. Finally, in 5th, we have D.E. Shaw and Company, which is a multinational investment management firm founded in 1988 by David E. Shaw and based in New York City. It is known for developing mathematical models and computer programs to exploit anomalies in financial markets, and as of 2025 has $65 billion in assets under management, including alternative investments and long strategies. Since 2020, it has had consecutive years of legal issues, including being held liable for defaming a former employee and being charged by the SEC for violated whistleblower protection laws. altogether, they have donated $30,725. And once again, that's D.E. Shaw and Company. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the top 5 industry donors and contributors over the last election cycle. At the top, number 1, we have Retired, who altogether have donated $819,230. Next at number 2 is Securities and Investment, who altogether have donated $810,865. Next at number 3, we have Lawyers and Law Firms, who altogether have donated $461,053. Next at number 4 is Democratic and Liberal groups, who altogether have donated $475. I think I skipped Lawyers and Law Firms at number 3, which was $461,053. And in 5th is Real Estate, who altogether have donated $299,959. Now let's look at the donors at a glance. Individually, Emily's List. Like I've made it clear, I'm not a fan of PACs, but Emily's List is a good cause because women should have a right to control their bodies, not some man who has no friggin' idea about delivering babies or the pressures women are under, especially when they try to ban abortion when it can be medically necessary. So yeah, good, great. AmeriPAC, Fund for a Greater America. Boo, suck. Swing Left. Boo, suck. Again, I'm not a PAC fan. Google Incorporated. I don't like the fact they're so freaking big that you go to big companies for money. So, ooh. D.E. Shaw and Company. I'm not familiar with them, but they are an investment firm and an asset management firm, so ooh. Because I don't know how big they are. You know what? No. Let's change it as if they're any other asset management investment securities BS. Boo! Suck! Industry-wise, Retired, great. Absolutely wonderful. Securities and investment, boo, suck. Lawyers and law firms, ooh. Democratic liberal groups, boo, suck. And real estate, ooh. Retired's perfectly fine. Emily's List is alright. But other than that, no. They suck ass. Almost suck ass balls, but they just suck ass. That's all I'm going to list them as. Anyway, this has been a look at Representative Laura Gillen, who is the representative for the 4th District of New York. As always, educate thyself. Think, read, study, learn. Someone tells you something you have trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources. And make sure it's useful sources, sources that are factual, sources that are trusted, not just some blog somewhere. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. If I can get my mouse to work. Until then, later.